Hello, my wonderful Virgos. Welcome back to Vovo Drag Tarot. My name is Joni Vovo. I'm a drag artist based in Sydney, Australia, in Sydney's inner west. And can you believe it? I got through the first month of doing tarot readings. Woo! So all the May readings are done and I'm cycling back through for June. And I'm up to Virgo. So if Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising, this video is for you. Today I'll be using a Celtic cross to look at your current situation, what your immediate past and future were and will be. We'll also look at your cross energy, or what problem or situation you might be facing at the moment. We'll look at what's known to you, what's unknown to you. We'll also look at some general advice, hopes and fears, and the most likely outcome. Now, I do look at what's coming up in the future and the most likely outcome, but just to remind you, you're a sovereign being. You have a mind and a heart and make your own choices. So just take this reading as a chance for you to perhaps have a bit more clarity about your situation so you can make the best choices for yourself. I'm also a Virgo. So I think I mentioned this in last time I did your reading. I generally find it difficult to do a reading for myself. It feels like I get stuck in sort of, I don't know, some sort of infinite feedback loop, like when you put a microphone in front of a speaker and just get, ghastly noise and static. Yeah, because I'm reading for you, the collective, I'm sure, the energies will be a lot clearer than when I do it for myself. So I'll be interested to see what comes out of this, actually. I'll just give the cards a bit more of a shuffle. And then we'll jump right in. All right. Current situation. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Again, sorry, I'm a Virgo. hits me in the feels. Side note, my birthday's September 22nd. Let me know if you're a Virgo watching on. When's your birthday? Are you on the 22nd as well? I'm a Virgo Scorpion moon. So I, feel the same way when I do Scorpio readings. But anyway, back to the main point, Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma. And, everyone likes to throw the word karma around, but I think the easiest way to understand it without going down too many rabbit holes is it's about lessons. So we're here to learn, we're here to grow, we're here to, expand and become the biggest, bestest versions of ourselves. And to do that, we have to learn a few things along the way. So the wheel is always turning, and the fact that this is the current energy, the central position of the reading, kind of means that there's some big lesson that you're learning at the moment, and perhaps the wheel is almost at the final completion of that cycle. So things might be getting a little more intense as the cycle completes, as this lesson wraps up. And the thing with the wheel is, it's cyclical. It goes round and round and round and round. So you have the chance to learn the lesson this time, or, even if your life changes and you go into a different situation, a different workplace, a different relationship, a different friendship group, if you haven't learnt the lesson will repeat until you learn it. So anyway, current situation. Epic starting place. All right, let's look at the immediate past. If this is the Three of Swords, I'm going to flip the table. Okay. Whew. Similar, but it's fine. So we've got the Five of Cups. So this is all about disappointment. So, you can see this person here is very fixated on these three spilt cups. And, behind them are two full cups that, are there in their life, and if they just turned around, they could look at them and focus on them and find fulfillment in them. But their energy is very much in this space of loss, grief. They're still processing and mulling it over what's happened. So this was upside down, which can have two meanings. And again, I'm going to tie this back to the Wheel of Fortune. The two meanings are that this period of disappointment and processing and grief has come to an end, or it's a position and place that you're stuck in. So when I put these two cards together, I would say it's a chance for you to reflect. And, it's important that we process the past. It's important that we feel our feelings when there is loss in our lives. But it's also important that we process it and move on. Heavy. All right, let's see what's coming up in the immediate future. Cool. Oh, that's kind of nice. All right, so, back here we had Five of Cups. It was all about disappointment. Here we've got the Five of Pentacles. Similar fives. These people are left out in the cold. So it might be that, again, Five of Cups, disappointment. Five of Cups, kind of feeling abandoned, feeling left out, feeling excluded, feeling like you can't get to where you need to go, can't receive what you need to receive, that there's lack. It's very much lack mentality. Again, upside down. So, tying it back to the Wheel of Fortune, two readings. Wait, is that the right way up? Yep, it's the right way up. Okay, so we had upside down Five of Cups, upside down Five of Pentacles, with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle. This is your chance and opportunity to come out of disappointment and come out of lack. Process it, feel the feelings, learn the lesson, and then it's time to move on to the next chapter. To come out of lack, to go back into abundance. Your choice. Okay. That's already a lot of energy going on there. Let's look at the cross energy. So that's the lesson you might be learning, wisdom, area of growth, problem, situation you might be currently facing. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, Two of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is all about balance. So you might have a lot going on in your life at the moment. You might be trying to keep up with work, keep on top of your health, keep on top of your mental health, keep up your social connections, keep up your family commitments, do the laundry, be an adult, all the things. So because this is the current challenge, let's just say, you might be struggling to find that balance at the moment. Maybe there's too much going on and you're just feeling, oh, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting verklempt. It might be that you feel like things are out of balance and there's just too much going on and you're just juggling everything and it's just a little overwhelming and there's too much going on. So this is very much a call for you to either prioritize, maybe cut some things out, narrow your focus, or think of new ways, better ways to juggle everything. Maybe the way you've been doing it up to now isn't working and there might be a better way to do it. Sorry, again, I'm a Virgo. This is just a little bit personal. Okay, let's keep going. So what you're aware of about this situation. We've had a lot of difficulty here, so it's great to finally see something that is very, I guess, self-empowering. So it's I don't want to swear. It's the it's the Emma effing Magician. So you are very aware that at this point in your life, you can create the life that you want. You have everything you need, all the resources available to you to create something new, to bring into existence what you can imagine. The magician is the master manifester and has all of the elements: cups, swords, wands, and pentacles. You know, finances, self-empowerment, thought, idea, inspiration, and emotional fulfillment. So even though there's this situation going on, lessons being learned, things being processed, you're actually in a good place. Actually in a good place to, you know, the wheel turns, we move on to the next chapter, and I would say, if you're in this position, you know, we're not here just what's the analogy of fate? That you're, sorry if this is obscure, but you know, the analogy that, you know, that we're the donkey tethered to the cart, and wherever the cart goes, as the donkey, we just have to follow it. And, you know, it can pull on us and drag us, and it can be a painful experience, or we can just, you know, merrily go along with it. Where am I going with this? You know, it's not just about fate and we're being thrown in whatever direction the universe wants to put us in. Although that's true to an extent, but we do have free will, we do have choice, we do have the ability to co-create. So at this point, whatever you can imagine, as one cycle closes and a new one begins, you're in a position to choose and create and manifest whatever this new cycle ahead of you is. You've got all the resources you need to do it. And if you learnt the lessons here and closed the cycle, you're more than capable of doing this. Okay, that took a better turn. After a bit of a serious start, okay, that's good. All right, although now I'm worried. Let's see what you're unaware of or what you don't see coming. All right. So the Eight of Wands is all about movement. Pardon me. It's fast, it's quick. It can be about travel, can be about change, can be about communication. But the main thing is it's fast. And it was inverted. And this is really frustrating. So what you don't see coming is that you're probably going to have to be patient. Even though the wheel is close to finishing that cycle, even though the finish line's in sight for this cycle, we're not quite there yet. There's still a bit of a distance to go. It's not going to happen immediately. You know, finishing processing the past and learning the lessons, still a little bit more to go before this manifested future, or whatever you can envision for this manifested future, comes in. It's not going to be fast. It's going to take a little bit of time, which I hate. I'm very impatient. I think once I make a decision, or once I have, you know, an idea of a direction, you know, I want it to happen now. But, you know, I think at this time, Virgos, we're being called to be patient for a little bit longer. We're not quite there yet. All right, let's look at the advice about this situation. Okay, maybe that's why there's delays. So the Page of Cups. So pages are, you know, in the, what do they call them? I forget. Not the face cards, but the pages, queens, kings, and knights. You know, the king is the most leveled up of all the court cards, of all the court cards, and the page is very much the junior. So they're the newbie, they're the learner, they're the apprentice, and so you can see here, the Page of Cups is holding this cup and there's a fish popping out of it, which you know, usually you pick up a cup and you don't expect a fish to pop out of it. So it just symbolizes surprise and that anything could happen and that anything's possible. And it might be something that you didn't expect or couldn't imagine. So the Page of Cups, I guess, is calling you to, or calling us, to be open, receptive, not be too fixed in what we think should happen or will happen, but to be open for something that's going to come in that's going to be a bit of a surprise or a bit unexpected or a bit left of field. Which is interesting, like, because, you know, if the, what we're aware of about this situation of, you know, if we're assessing our life and there's too much going on and we need to streamline, cut some things and change the way we approach life, if we have the ability to manifest anything or whatever we can imagine or dream, it looks like we're being called to wait a little bit longer. And then there's going to be something unexpected, I would dare say, that sets us into the next cycle. So that's probably a good reason to be patient. So it looks like it's going to be something that comes at the right time in an unexpected way. Interesting. Okay, I don't know how it's resonating with you, but I'm verklempt again. All right. External factors. We've got, so the Nine of Pentacles is all about self-sufficiency and living your best life. It's not just about having a lot of money in the bank, although that helps. It's also just being in a secure place in your physical world, but also in your inner world. It was upside down in external factors. So perhaps this is a good place to be. You know, as people, we should have a strong sense of self and a strong sense of stability and peace within us, and take that energy out into the world, into our workplace, into our relationships. We should be able to walk through the world and interact with people out of inner abundance and stability and security and blah, blah, blah. Although it was upside down. So it may be that at this time, there are external things that are rattling you a bit, that are rattling your stability. Maybe your job is a bit unstable. Maybe your friendship circle is a bit unstable. Maybe your family life is a bit unstable. And, you know, as as people walking the earth, we do, in a lot of ways, define our sense of self by all these external things. This is my job, this is my family, this is my community, and it helps support the sense of who I am, which is a great thing, but also we shouldn't only look to external support and validation. There needs to be that balance of, you know, yes, I am a member of my family, but apart from my family, I am fully and wonderfully myself. So I suppose going back to all this juggling, there's just too much going on. It's a bit rattling, it's a bit exhausting, and it looks like it's creating a bit of imbalance or instability of your sense of self. So another reason to do a bit of an audit, a bit of a life audit, and think about how you can bring things back into balance. All right, how are we going so far? All right, let's look at hopes and fears. So we've got, no, definitely. 10 of Pentacles, right after the 9 of Pentacles. So I guess after all this stuff going on, you know, you're working hard, trying to juggle absolutely everything in life. You've had this sense of disappointment. You've had this sense of lack and being out in the cold. And you're like, well, I want to change that. I don't want to feel disappointed by my life. I don't want to feel a sense of lack in my life. I want to be stable in myself and in in the world around me. So I want abundance. Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance. And, you know, it does have to do with the physical world, our home, our belongings, our finances, but it's also to do with our inner resources as well. So, you know, our energy levels, our capacity, our joy, because Pentacles are all about what we put out and how it generates and comes back to us. So that can definitely be, you know, I go to work, do the job, and I get money. Or it can be, I go to my friends, this is what I invest, and then this is what I get in return. And it's not, you know, it's not meant to be transactional, like I'll only be your friend, you know, I'll only spend time with you if I get something out of it. No, nothing like that. It's more that it's about that reciprocity. So Ten of Pentacles, hopes and fears, looking for that abundance and stability in, you know, the physical areas of your life, and all those resources, physical and internal. That's pretty good. All right. Final outcome. I always get anxious pulling the final outcome. Let's see. All right. Yeah! King of Pentacles! Okay, we've had all right, this whole reading, lots of Pentacles going on here. We've had 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. It's been a slow upwards trajectory, you know, if in case you noticed. And it finishes, climaxes with the King of Pentacles, which is definitely, you know, 10 of Pentacles is that you have the abundance. King of Pentacles is that you can sit in it and have that inner peace, inner stability, inner power of abundance, which is amazing. So, you know, going back to what you don't see about the situation, there's going to be some delays. It's going to call for some patience. You have everything you need right now to move forward, to move onto the right path, to create this abundance. And there's going to be something that, or it's going to happen in perhaps an unexpected way, or a different way, or a surprising way. So stay open, be receptive. Don't put on your blinkers and think there's only one way forward from here. Just keep working hard. Well, I hate saying that. Keep doing your best and just know that there's some opportunity coming in. And, you know, this whole reading has been about Pentacles, but this is the Page of Cups. So it's also going to be something that is perhaps a chance to do something that's emotionally fulfilling. You know, I could definitely see this as perhaps a work reading, a career reading. You know, 2 of Pentacles is very dry. It's just doing the work, balancing everything. But the Page of Cups, it's going to be something that is meaningful or has some deeper value to it than just money in the bank. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm happy with that reading. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to have a quick squiz at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is, you know, all of this is kind of what's visible and seen and sitting in the conscious. The bottom of the deck is kind of a sneak peek into behind the scenes and what you might not be aware of. All right. Okay. Well, there's a lot of power here. So we've got the Hierophant, which talks about tradition and structure. It's upside down, so it looks like perhaps you're going to break tradition, break structure, do things your own way, instead of looking to companies or career paths, or, you know, instead of doing things the way you're meant to do them, you're going to forge your own path. What did I say about it being emotionally fulfilling? Queen of Pentacles. works hard, but also has a big heart for care, for self-care and care of others. So whatever this path is, it's also going to be quite emotionally fulfilling. Nine of Cups, gratitude. The Emperor, fully stepping into your own power. That's incredible. I could keep going. King of Cups. So many court cards. It's going to be very, very satisfying, whatever it is. All right, might leave it there. All right, for now, I'm trying to do readings for each sign once a month. If I have capacity, I'll try and bam it up and do maybe fortnightly readings, but yeah, we'll just do monthly for now. I would love to hear your feedback. Please leave comments below or hit the like button and subscribe. Again, just starting out. I've only been doing this a month or so, but we'll see where it leads, and hopefully I can keep creating content for y'all. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!